I have my own clothing line coming out in the fall, and it's very much catering to a wide range of diversity and ages as well as styles. Relatively across the board, it's a common style of the way that most women dress, very similar to the way that I'm dressed now. We have shirts that are very fun and exciting, and they have a little bit of pizzazz to them, and then we have great, more jerseys and t-shirts and flowy, depending on, for me, the most intimidating part about doing a fashion line for a woman is women are shaped so different. Men can be a little bit more standard with their cuts. Women, we have different body shapes. We are different, angles and curves. And to make sure that you cater to many sizes, I was nervous to want to put out a clothing line because I didn't want them to assume that just my body could fit into it. And so in designing, there are 5 different types of jeans, and they all range with different kinds of things, more of a, as most jean companies have, and they have a baggier leg, or they have a narrow leg, or a low rise and a little bit higher. So you try to cater to the things that are whatever problems we have as women that we think our problem areas are. My clothes tend to have enough selections within the shirts or the pants or the skirts to give a little bit of a variety to the different sizes of women, because I definitely feel more connected to knowing that my midget self is not the typical body frame for most clothing racks out there. Writing a perfect song is comes very naturally to me. Making clothes is natural, but it's new to me, so it's a lot more work right now because I'm learning it, the same way that maybe writing it first was, interesting. Now it becomes a little bit more of a routine to understand how to write a song, and I don't doubt myself too much. I sort of go on instincts. Clothing-wise, I've made myself clothing for years, and I've constantly designed most of the stuff that I wear often. But for other people, I definitely am trying to be a lot more observant to what's going out there so that I don't keep on just thinking, I would want to wear it, I would want to wear it, I would want to wear it. That doesn't mean it's going to sell. Not everybody wants to wear leopard. I may find it fascinating, and they maybe be like, okay, I'm not an animal, so slow it down 1,000. How about a solid color, girlfriend? So it's, so I've got to realize that in clothing it takes a little bit of thought, and also analyzing where fashion's going. You almost have to follow the trends in clothing as opposed to music, where you can do your own thing in music. For fashion, you must follow more of the trends and the color trends and where the next trend is going. Is it going 40s? Is it going 50s? Is it going 70s? Bohemian style, this, that. To be more aware of those kind of trends coming to and then also being risky enough to create a little bit of an interesting idea that you're doing, and maybe you start more of something that people want to go and start getting into. You know what? I've always been the kind of person that is a survivor chick. I've always been the half glass full philosophy instead of half glass empty. So for me, I've always had that insight to the way that my life is living. So it obviously comes out in my music quite easily, and I don't even notice that I'm Miss Spokeswoman of stay strong, get through it, you can do it, it may be hard, yes, he lied to you, but you can move on, girl. It's all of those kind of things piled up into the way that I am as a woman. Way before music ever came into my life, I was that kind of a person, which is why music and writing it comes so naturally to express it that way, because I'm not finding some other person to write about. It's me. Am I insecure about anything? I guess I'm shy about things. I'm not insecure about them. I get shy, and sometimes I am at a loss for words at some points. I know that's hard to believe right now.
Very hard to believe.
But I do get, verklempt. Very nice word. Can't put that in a song, though. It's very hard to sing. But but you know, I don't know that I have been insecure in my past. I have been, you know, shy or nervous, the insecurities on certain things, but I've grown past the insecurity zone, and I sort of have hit a very comfortable place in my life that insecurity isn't what I necessarily feel, unless there's a reason to feel like something doesn't feel right and I feel, you know, challenged in the position I'm in. But then I usually just make that situation go away, because that means that if someone's making me feel insecure, then there's something going wrong there. Then that's not the right, you know, I have very good intuitions. So my insecurities don't necessarily pop up because my intuitions tell me something's not right. I don't know what made me write I'm Out of Love, because I was very much in love at the moment. So for me, my songs don't reflect exactly what I'm going through necessarily. Sometimes they do. And sometimes they're just me being able to write a song about something that I've connected with or seen happen. And easily I can express it, because it's all about going through something once. You can talk about it for the rest of your life. One heartbreak can make you write 20,000 songs. You only need one. You know, we never forget. You know, if you've only been in love once, you'll never forget that heartbreak. So I think that that's sort of where some of my songs stem from. My voice sounds better in an attitude song than it does in its, even though I'm introducing myself with my angelic side most recently in some of the songs I have. The attitude in my voice, the way I sing with the edge, is really the most exciting part of when I like to sing. I think most people like to hear that edge in me because it's sort of signature. So songs that are, you know, We Are the World songs for my voice are nice, but, you know, they want to hear me, you know, curse out some love.
Yeah, I think a lot of hurt women depend on you to get their anger out.
Totally. Oh, I am women power in essence, honey. The women feel that I am their spokeswoman of, you know, toss him aside, next, you know. And that's not what I do in my life, but boy, I can sing a song like that in a heartbeat, and they can leave their significant others right away, batting an eye, being like, Anastacia, come with me. We're leaving him, you know, like, you know, the song and me becomes like we, you know. But I definitely believe that I've heard a lot of wonderful stories about my career's songs that have really helped people move past things, get past a death, get past a love relationship, get past a transition work-wise, get past a health issue. There have been many things that I think that's what music is there for. It is to bring you through troubled times, and music becomes a therapy in itself. So, you know, I've been grateful to hear some wonderful stories, and so it's nice to know that in what I do for a living, I have made a positive difference in people's lives, to have them come up to me with smiles on their face saying, your song helped me at a time when I didn't think I had a chance.